Miss Scott, we want the best for you.
Yes,
You
sir.
know, it's just all we're asking you to do is be nice. It's not hard. And if alcohol is a type of thing that makes you become into a Jekyll and Hyde, don't do it.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Morning, Miss Scott.
How you been, Mr. Fleischer?
I'm sorry.
How you been?
Oh, good. Thank you. Miss Scott, you're charged with assault of a family member. Why is she still in custody? What happened?
Well, she actually has a felony as well, Judge. And we
An
work.
assault?
Yes, Judge. I'm actually the attorney for the felony. I'm covering for a colleague, but so we came to an agreement. She has injury to a child in felony. So what they're basically saying is if she takes a 12-month misdemeanor in her misdemeanor, then they'll go ahead and dismiss the felony.
Okay.
So just when she pleads, I'll just run up to the 14.
How old is the child? Shh.
Let's see. 14.
You know, hell hath no fury as a scorned woman and a scorned teenager. No one can make your life a more living hell than a teenager who is hell on wheels. And what you do to a teenager now will impact them for the rest of their life. If you beat them into submission constantly to get them to do stuff, what do you think they're going to do to their kids?
The same.
Same thing. It's not fair. 99% of the people in Harris County are in jail because of one reason and one reason only. You want to take a guess why?
Of harming their kids. Harming their kids.
Self-control. You get upset, you wig out, and you unleash without thinking of what the consequence is. 99%, if I had to guess, self-control. What kind of injuries are we talking to the child here? What happened?
Says that the complainant, the 14-year-old, stated that she had observed the defendant drinking, and after the defendant returned home, she told the defendant to stop consuming, and that's when the defendant with an open palm pushed her and then began striking her multiple times and pinned her to the ground, and then bit her right ear, causing pain.
So the child has to tell you to stop drinking. One of the conditions that you will have while you're on this probation is not to consume alcohol. And I'm going to put a leg monitor on you so I know that you're not consuming alcohol. This is a scram ankle monitor so I know that you're not consuming alcohol.
Hey guys, I just wanted to pop in here and say that I have set up playlists of some of my favorite cases and judges. So if you get bored and want to have a giggle or a gasp, then I could show you my cat's fridge, or you can check out these playlists. I'll leave a link below.
Part of the other plea bargain that you will have to do is a parenting class as well. And I'm going to tell you now, if you have a drug and alcohol problem, you better address it, because if I find that you have issues with drugs and alcohol, I'm going to take care of it for you. And I promise you, Ms. Scott, you're not going to like the way that I do it. Do you understand? If I find that you have a problem, we can always file a motion. We can see what's going on and put you in a rehab facility in the jail. And I will do that in a second to protect every single child of Harris County. Do you understand? Is CPS involved in your life? You're lucky that they aren't, but it's only a matter of time before they are. And I'm going to tell you, when CPS gets involved in your life, it really turns your whole household upside down, not to mention the cost that you will incur, because you're probably going to have to hire a lawyer to represent you on that as well. You are lucky that they're offering you something like this to avoid a felony, because anytime you can avoid a felony conviction, you're winning. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to hold you to this. One false move, they will file a motion to revoke. I'm going to put you in jail. And if I find that it's substance abuse issues, then we will well be looking at treatment in the jail. How long have you been in custody now?
4 months.
Who's taking care of the 14-year-old now?
She stayed with my mom and I stayed with my uncle. Before I came to jail, I was staying with all my kids were staying with me.
How many kids do you
I
have?
have 3, but my 2 youngest, they stay with their dads. So while I'm getting myself together, probation, whatever, my daughter will be with my mom. So, and I'll be with my uncle.
Every child needs a mother.
Yes, sir.
Child needs a father, because when mom and dad are away, when the cat's away, the mice will play. And when you're gone, they're doing who knows what. So they need you there for their guidance. They need you there for their love, because if you don't give it to them, you're going to have a miserable next 4 to 5 years of your life. As far as conditions, did we ever do a TRAS? I want to order one now. Okay. Scram within 3 days of release, 30 days to get a job, a parenting class, no drugs, no alcohol. It'd be interesting to see if they're going to do some kind of anger management class, maybe a BIP or something like that, you know? I'd like to, if we can, waive all the fees as well. So I'm going to try to waive as many of the fees as I can for you, but there's some things that you're going to have to pay for that I cannot pay for you.
I understand.
We can try to get TAP funding for you so that I can try to help you pay for as much as I can. As far as the scram, I don't know, you know, but I think that, I mean, I want to make sure, you know, I want this monitor on so I know that you're not consuming alcohol. And if you can show me after a couple months, you know, several months that you're trustworthy, we can talk about taking it off.
Yes, sir.
But my most important concern is that you're not drinking.
Yes, sir.
Don't drink at all. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Once you accept this agreement, that's it. It's either you are stuck with this until you either complete it successfully or you get violated and we issue a warrant for your arrest. And I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to keep you with this until we make sure that all the classes take so that you don't.
Ask for it anyway. I was gonna ask for like AA for drinking and anger management anyway, so.
The TRAS, which is an evaluation to see, they're probably going to have you doing intensive outpatient treatment as well,
Okay.
and an anger management class as well. I'll try to, like I said, I mean, you need a job though, because you need something to occupy your time as well.
Yes, that's why I'm going back once I get everything coordinated.
What were you doing before this?
I was working before all this happened. You know, I was a manager at the season.
And Judge, if I may ask, would the TRES be after she's been released, or would that be understood?
So, but I'm going to tell you that if you fail to show up for the TRAS, the evaluation, because we're setting it within just a couple of days, if you fail to go, I will immediately file a warrant and we're going to do it while you're in custody. You got to get the TRAS done. I'm giving you the opportunity to do it on the outside now, but if you fail us, then they'll issue a warrant. We're going to do it while you're in custody.
Do I come here for the TRAS?
We'll discuss it. Right.
Do you where? So, I mean, all we're asking you to do, it's not that much. A parenting class, an anger management class, no drugs and no alcohol, and stick with the monitor for now. That's all you got to do.
I would. Whatever I have to do to show my kids I can do it, I'm willing to do it.
Oh, you need to also understand one thing. This comes with an affirmative finding of family violence. What that means is that you can never own a gun or ammunition as a result of this as well. If you pick up another one of these cases, you will be charged with a third-degree felony. If you ever put your hands on someone else, even so much as you just squeeze a little bit to where it hurts, they can use this case to enhance you to a third-degree felony, 2 to 10 of the penitentiary. Do you understand? So the next time you get upset, it's going to happen. You need to find another release. A person is not a release. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
It's guilty, sir.
I will not find you guilty. I will withhold that for a year. Ms. Scott, we want the best for you.
Yes,
You
sir.
know, it's just all we're asking you to do is be nice. It's not hard. And if alcohol is a type of thing that makes you become into a Hyde, a Jekyll and Hyde, don't do it. All right. Good luck, man. Thank you, counsel.
Well, here's my thoughts, Mr. Mays. You're not going home today. That's not happening. You're not going to walk out of here today. There will not be another opportunity. But you will not get this opportunity again. Do you understand? One missed meeting. We're not going to do 2 or 3 missed meetings. We're not going to get to absconder status again. You miss a meeting, I want to hear about it in an administrative hearing. There's going to be a motion to revoke and you're going to go to jail.